Holy crap, 2 videos within less than eternity of each other? 2012 really is happening. Hey guys, welcome back to That LP Show. The name of the game is Final Fantasy for the Sony PlayStation. We're outside of Cornelia right now. I just wanted to stop off here to refill on my items and to quickly save. And now that we have the Crystal Eye, we're going to head towards Matoya so we can take our ship right up here to the north. We can go right under this bridge, and there's a dock up here. There you go, and we'll just head right up north to Matoya. Yeah, I had a little bit of time before heading for work to record a video, so I thought I'd do that while the laundry's going. So it's going to be kind of a short episode today, and I probably actually won't get around to actually editing it or uploading it until later on tonight anyway, so it'll make it come out around the same time that my videos usually do. Is that my crystal eye? Give it to me, now! Here, I'll give you the most wondrous potion from my collection. MGD. Nope, it's the Jolt Tonic. Ah, now I can see everything. Okay, well, it doesn't tell you, but the Jolt Tonic is what we need to wake up the Elf Prince. So I will meet you in Elfheim. Alright, we're back at the Elven Castle, so let's give that Jolt Tonic to the Prince and see what happens. Oh, I'm supposed to give it to his attendant. The Jolt Tonic! This will surely awaken the Prince. We must try it at once. Your Highness. Oh, it seemed as if I was caught in a never-ending dream. Am I still dreaming, or do I see the legendary warriors? It is not a dream. Then the time has come to pass the mystic key to its rightful master, as foretold by legend. And we obtained the mystic key. So now we can unlock all those doors that were once locked. You say anything else? I'm awake and strong again. My thanks to you, Crystal Warriors. Okay, I think that's the only incident of us being called that in the entire game. Alright, so we got those doors over to the side. Let's unlock them. We gotta come all the way down here first. And then up. There we go. We got a mithril hammer. That's pretty handy. We'll go ahead and put that on the white mage. And some more gil, and some more gil, and some bronze gloves. I think those are better than what we currently have equipped on the warrior. Yeah, and you already have leather gloves, so, you know what? Nope, nope, I do not want those on you. There we go. We'll have to get rid of those later. Right. Does anybody say anything different now that we rescued the prince and killed Astos? Okay, you say the same thing. It's not locked anymore. Oh, come on. I wanted to talk to those people. Get back in there. Yeah, okay. You say the same thing. He has awakened at last. Thank you so much. Something tells me they're all going to say something very similar. I remember you talked about the dwarves. What do you say now? Okay. You say the same thing. Well, this was kind of a useless trip. Let's get out of here. Yeah, and I want to go into the town real quick. Yes, as long as we're here. I want to go to the item shop. You say anything different? Okay, you say the same thing as that other guy. Surely you say something different. Okay. Well, he does say something different eventually. Alright, I want to pick up a few gold needles. They're kind of expensive, so I'm only going to pick up 4 for right now, and they cure the stone status effect. There's only a few enemies in an upcoming area that can petrify you, so we don't need that many. I hear there's a flying ship. Airship is the name, and that is Barry's. Airship is the name of the airship? Really? And it's buried somewhere. Okay. By defeating Astos, you brought peace to all the elves in Elfheim. Is there a guy over here? Could have sworn there was a... Oh, there you are. Alright. Y'all repeat yourselves. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything else of particular interest around here, so we have some more locked doors. One is in the Western Keep, so I will meet you there. Alright, here we are, and in order to get to the locked door, we gotta go all the way around. You probably saw me heading toward this area during my last trip here, because, well, I was thinking about this door when I was actually here to fight Astos. Okay, so, anyway... Each one of these chests is protected from the south by a fixed encounter point. So I'm going to fight all of them. You can open the chest from the side as long as you don't touch the tiles directly to the south of each of these chests. Then you'll be able to skip the encounters. But I'm going to fight them anyway for the experience. And we have wraiths. There's some undead enemies. I think they can inflict darkness on you or maybe paralyze you with their physical attacks. They're kind of tough, so your best bet is just use Fire 2, and we'll stick with Deal 1. Come on, hurry up. And what do we have here? The Falchion. It's the sword that Prince Marth uses in Fire Emblem. No, okay, well that's what it's called, but it's a good weapon if you have a thief. I won't be using it, so on to the next chest. And we have mummies, also some more undead enemies. Same as the wraiths, we just want to use Fire 2 and Dia, and that should be enough to deal with them. Looks like this Fire 2 spell is going to be unnecessary. And we got a power staff. It's good if you have a black mage. Once again, I will not be using it. Okay, so apparently the mummies can put you to sleep with their physical attacks. We got some steel gloves, and they'll go on my warrior there. And I don't think... No, he can't use the bronze gloves. Okay, well... we have some more treasure chests down on the bottom floor of the Marsh Caves. So... I'm going to return to Elfheim. You should too if you went ahead and you fought those enemies guarding those chests to refill my spell charges, and I'll meet you back at the bottom floor of the Marsh Caves. Alright, here we are at the bottom floor of the Marsh Caves, and the locked doors are to the south. All the way down. Here's the first one. Alright, now if we take one step to our left, we will step on a random fixed encounter point. Okay, and there's another fixed encounter point to the north of this chest. And these are anacondas. I don't think they poison you, but let's find out. And I think I've already shown these enemies before. I may be thinking about the cobras, which do poison you, by the way. Alright, what do we got here? A silver armlet. Who can equip that? Let me take a look. I think it's actually... Yep. Alright, we'll put it on the red mage, or the white mage. I'll remove those gloves. You don't need those gloves. Alright, there's another door over to the east. And this actually has two fixed encounter points. One to the west side and one to the south. And I think... let me think. I think the one to the west has Pisco Demons, and the one to the south has more Anacondas. So I'll go with the Pisco Demons since they give more experience. And it's a Mithril Knife. It's useless. Well, at least for us, it's useless. Alright, there's some more treasure if we continue east. And that is an empty room, so we're going to skip over it and go to this one. And once again, there's a fixed encounter point right to the south here. Only way you can open the chest from, so we're kind of stuck with it. And we got some gil. It's pretty useful. Alright, so I think that does it for the treasure that we can get here. I think that's all of the treasure, actually. Let's check this. We got, oh, you know what? I haven't shown this before. The collections option. This was new to this version of the game. We have a bestiary, of course. And we have our item collection for each of the areas in the game, and 13 out of 13 for the Marsh Cave. It actually shows what treasure you actually got there, too. And, oh, we got it all in the Western Keep, and all in the Elven Castle, and all in Matoya's Cave. So, yeah, it looks like we still have some treasure that we can get over in Castle Cornelia and the Temple of Chaos. So, let's see. Yep, we're going to be heading to the Castle... Can't talk right now. We'll be heading to Castle Cornelia next, so I will see you there. Alright, we're back at Castle Cornelia, and the treasure we're looking for is right around the corner. These are actually the first doors locked by the Mystic Keys that we found in the game. And we got a steel plate. We already have that, don't we? Yep. And an iron shield, and we found the nitro powder. That's what the dwarves were looking for. So we'll have to go give that to them. That'll be our next stop. Well, our next stop after our next stop. We still have one more place to explore. And we already have an iron shield, so that's useless. So, well, now you know where to pick one up in case you haven't bought one. Crosshair, we're not going to need that. Saber, we're not going to need that. And the Mithril Knife, we're definitely not going to need that. Okay, we have a little bit more treasure over in the Temple of Chaos, so I'll see you there. Okay, so the treasure that we're looking for is over to the east. Okay, and we got the Rune Blade. I believe... Let's see, sort of effective against spellcasting foes. Alright, so like wizards and stuff, it's effective against them. And I forgot to mention that the place that I'm standing on right now is actually a fixed encounter point with some gargoyles, which we ran into at the Marsh Caves. So, we have one more door to unlock to the north, if the random encounter rate will ever let me get there. Jesus Christ! Will I ever stop encountering enemies like this? Alright, fixed encounter point, 3, 2, 1, go. Those were gargoyles, and this is the Werebane. It's a sword that's weak, strong against wolves. Oh, no encounter point? Alright, and we got a gold needle. We already have one of those. Alright, there's no way around it. I'm gonna have to step on that fixed encounter point again, so, well, I don't have to show you guys that. In fact, I'll just meet you guys back at the docks at the south of Cornelia. Alright, here we are at the docks to the south of Cornelia. Now, I stopped off in Cornelia to, of course, save, and I also sold all of my excess equipment. You should do the same. I also sold the Werebane and the Rune Blade. I figure their attributes are okay, but they don't really match up to what I'm currently carrying. The mithril swords are way overpowered for this point in the game, which is why in later versions of the game, they actually removed the capability to acquire them this early. They're not sold in Elfheim. Also, if you're playing the NES version, the special attributes of swords like that, things that have special strengths against certain types of enemies, those attributes are bugged. So you shouldn't take them into account because they don't work in the first place. Pay attention to simply the strength stat that it adds. Alright, so now that we're on the ship, I'm going to show you how to get back to Mount Duergar, or however you pronounce it, the dwarf village. I figured I'd show you how to go back there, since there may be enemies we haven't encountered before. Like perhaps an annoying eye enemy that can paralyze you, and we didn't run into it. Oh well, there's new enemies here too. And that was not one of them. Come on. Ugh, this encounter rate. It's unbelievable today. Like, every 5 steps, I can't get a word in edgewise without a random encounter. I'm cut off mid-sentence because of a random encounter. I swear, after editing, my voice is gonna sound like some sort of remix of my own voice. Anyway, here's a door that was currently locked, that was previously locked with the Mystic Key. It's not currently, because we just unlocked it. There's a tent, a Grand Helm, that should come in handy, a Worm Killer. What the hell does, I think that kills dragons. Well, I'll take a look at it in a minute. Mithril Knife, a plain old helmet, Mithril Mail, and some Gil, and a cottage. That'll be useful. Alright, let's equip some of that new stuff if we can. Grand Helm, Mithril Mail, nothing for you. Alright, what does that Worm Killer do? Let's take a look. It's effective against dragons, alright. I thought that was what it did. Yeah, this episode is taking way longer than I thought it would to record just because of that random encounter rate. It took me 10 whole minutes just to get back from the Temple of Chaos to Cornelia. 10 minutes because of the outrageous spike in the encounter rate. And it's completely random. I don't know what this game does to decide it's random encounters, but I'm rambling, so let's talk to this guy. Ah, the nitro powder. Thanks a ton, youngsters. Now we can build a canal. And I'm not controlling this part. What are you doing there? There we go! There, now we can blast this rock to smithereens. Now move it. That wall will explode, so we'd better get out of here. Wouldn't it be safer to get above ground? Yeah, my controller's rumbling, so it might be a better idea to get above ground. Oh, what's going on here? A cutscene in Final Fantasy I. Preposterous. And this is the sound of my controller rumbling. Oh, it stopped just as I touched the controller to the mic. You didn't win. Oh, great, the sea is calling me. Oh, wait, he didn't say it. He said, oh, the great sea is calling me. I am not having a good day today. I'm reading wrong. I'm talking wrong. Alright, so let's see what that got us. I'm just going to head back to my ship, so I'll meet you there. Alright, so we're back at our ship, so let's see where that canal leads. I believe there are some tougher enemies here. Let's see what we can find. Oh, it's a little town. Oh, and there's a little dock. And that was a little random encounter with a shark. Where's this place? Ah, Melmond. Wasn't there somebody in Provoca that was from Melmond saying that their town was in trouble? Wow, it looks like shit. What happened here? Bless the crystals. Well, okay. I'd stop blessing the crystals if they stopped blessing me. If the earth crystal regains its glow, I'm sure the earth will regain its vitality. Oh, so it's the earth crystal, or lack thereof, that's causing this. Hiya, handsome. Won't you stop by my pop's shop? Which one's your pop's shop? I'm a farmer and real proud of it. Well, okay. That's good for you. I'm an old man. Wait, I'm an old man. Oh boy, I'm doing this way too early today. An old man named Sada lives in a cave on the southern edge of this land. He's very wise and may have the answers you need. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'm Jim the Dwarf. I've come to investigate the cause of the Earth's decay. I think it has something to do with the Earth's crystal. Go ask that person down to the south of the town. They say that an ancient used some kind of rock to launch. They say that the ancients used some kind of rock to launch their ships into the air. Come on, Long ago, an advanced civilization flourished in the northern lands. Now it's fallen into ruin. Well, you know what they say in RPGs. Any ancient civilization will be significantly more advanced than the current civilization. What do you say? Oh dear, Melmond is in ruins now if it wasn't for that blasted vampire. So, a vampire sucked the life out of the ground? I thought they drank human blood. The Titan in the cave eats rocks. Precious gems are his favorite. He can eat them forever. Oh, sounds like the Gorons. Hey, you look like a different character sprite than everybody else. Do you have anything important to say? No. Wait, I'm sure you knew that already. Okay, Josh Jepson. To the south of this town is a peninsula called Devil's Tail. You'll find the Terra Cavern there. Sounds important. The closer you went to that cave, the plants grew healthier and yielded more. That seems like ages past. This used to be orange groves as far as the eye could see. Alright. Blocking the flow of the earth's power, please banish him for good. I'll do more than banish him. I'll fucking kill him. Alright, so, wow, this town has gone to hell in a handbasket. This truly shows what happens when those crystals stop glowing, specifically the earth crystal. It sounds like a vampire has something to do with it, so these people need a vampire slayer. This sounds like a job for the Light Warriors. But that's gonna have to wait until next time. And until next time, thank you for watching That LP Show. Have a one that is good.